Now, the BJP's caste outreach, let's just tell you a little bit about it to describe for you what all actions are being taken by the incumbent BJP in Karnataka. And remember, as far as caste goes, Karnataka typifies elections that are based on community and caste. Now, Kempe Gowda, like I said, is a Vokkaliga icon. The Vokkaliga vote is about 11%. Vokkaligas usually support the JDS, even though a large section does support the Congress as well. Then you've got Kanakadasa, who's a Kuruba icon. Kuruba is the community to which Siddaramaiah, former Chief Minister from the Congress party, belongs. They account for 7% of the electorate in Karnataka. The Kurubas usually support the Congress party. Siddaramaiah has ensured that. Then you've got Valmiki. Valmiki Nayaka is a Nayaka icon. 5% are classified as scheduled tribes. 46% voted for the Congress. Huge chunk voted for the Congress in the last election in 2018. Onake Obava is a Dalit icon. Remember, the Dalit vote in Karnataka is also sizable, 20%. In the 2018 election, 48%, nearly half of all Dalits voted for the Congress party. So the fault lines are very, very clear. The war over Karnataka's icons becomes more and more pronounced with each passing day as you get closer to this election. And therefore, names like Kempe Gowda, Kanakadasa and now Basavanna will become something you will hear repeatedly in the run-up to polling day on the 10th of May. Let's debate now. We've got with us on the show Dr. Sudha Halkai is spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. Dhruv Jatti is spokesperson of the Karnataka Congress party. I'd like to go to Dr. Sudha first. Ma'am, your party is attacking Rahul Gandhi for invoking Basavanna and Basavanna's teachings to attack the Bommai government and the BJP in Karnataka. What is wrong with invoking Basavanna?
Very good evening. I would like to tell that he has pointed out 3 points. One is regarding Lingayat and what our government has done towards minorities, and one is democracy. So first, let me start with the minorities. My party is the one which has given the reservations to the SC, increased the reservations to the SC community, to the ST community, and giving the right certificates to the Banjara Tandas. 52,000 right certificates were given to the Banjara Tandas, and it was a Guinness Book record, which the Congress or the Janata JDS has not done in all these years.
Ma'am, we'll widen the discussion after a point, but I want to focus it on Basavanna for a moment because it has become an emotive issue in Karnataka. Rahul Gandhi has repeatedly invoked the name of Basavanna to attack the BJP at this point of time. He said that the teachings of Basavanna have been betrayed by the BJP and the incumbent government. How do you respond to that? Because this is Basavanna, who is the patron figure of the Lingayat community.
Yeah, it is not only Lingayat community. His preachings are famous throughout the world.
Absolutely.
What Basavanna has told is we have to treat each and every person, irrespective of the caste and creed. We have to treat them equally. So our motive also is the same: Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas, and Sabka Vishwas. So we have gone with this. When we are giving the facilities to all the people of India, we have not demarcated or we have not got any of the caste and separated. The facilities were given to each and every person. Okay, and he has told that we shouldn't lie, and we should have a transparency. Our government is the one who has given the maximum transparency, where even the World Bank and other 82 countries are asking how you could have done this with the digital transactions. Like how was it possible to reach to so many 29 lakh crore rupees has been reached to crores of people in India. And take it, Karnataka, 42 toilets were built, and more than 42 lakh crores drinking water facilities have been given. I know, I'm just telling you, they talk about transparency. Okay, yesterday one more Congress person was talking about transparency.
Let's not dilute it too much. I want to keep it as focused as possible because we have limited time.
Lingayat, okay. Okay, we Lingayats.
Let me bring Dhruv in. Let me bring Dhruv in.
Community head over here.
Dr. Sudha, I'll come back to you. You've had enough time. I'll come back to you right after this. Dhruv, Basavanna is, he does not figure in the political sort of conversation throughout 4 years, and suddenly we hear the names of Basavanna and Basaveshwara, which is the same thing, constantly ring out from all these rallies. Rahul Gandhi has fired the first few shots because the Lingayat issue has become a very emotive issue, and especially so this time.
That's because it was Basaveshwara Jayanti yesterday, and I'd like to
Yeah.
take this moment to wish you on this belated,
And
proud occasion for all Karnatakas. To start with, in the early 90s, the Lingayats were an integral part of the forefront of the freedom fighting, and then they began to become a prominent part in the mid-90s of the Congress party. We had 4 chief ministers from the Lingayat community: S. Nijlingappa, my great-grandfather Sri Vidi Jati, S.R. Kanti, and then Virendra Patil. In the late 90s, you had the Lingayat community that went on to become more socio-economically powerful, and naturally they then bifurcated to different parties and went on to get into the Janata Party and then the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay.
But this is something that we can't change, right? That is the history which BJP tends to ignore, and something that we all need to know. And it's a serious matter of fact. The Lingayat community is no political party's vote bank, right? And that's something
But it
that
has
the Bharatiya
practically
Janata Party
been that
needs to
way.
know
Dhruv,
that.
it has practically been that way for the last few elections. One cannot ignore the arithmetic as far as the, vote itself is concerned. And the BJP projects that the Lingayats have never been with the Congress ever since Rajiv Gandhi dismissed a Lingayat chief minister. And that is the reason why the Congress constantly needs to invoke Basavanna, especially in this election.
Shiv, I don't think that's true, because it's wrong to say that the Congress party, doesn't have the support of Lingayats. I'll give you a simple example. Whether it's Kittur, Karnataka, we have a tall leader, Mr. M.B. Patil. Whether it's Kalyan, Karnataka, we have a tall leader, Mr. Ishwar Khande. And whether it's Central Karnataka, we have a tall Lingayat leader, Mr. Shamnu Shivshakarappa. To also let you know, the latter two, Ishwar Khande and Mr. Shamnu Shivshakarappa, hold very tall positions in the All India Veerashaiva Lingayat Mahasabha, a very prominent community organization, right? So this is in fact the gist of it, because the Congress party all throughout history has been in the forefront of supporting Lingayats. Whether it was even my great-grandfather who from Panchayati went on to become the president of India. Has that ever happened in the Bharatiya Janata Party? Has the Lingayat ever grown out of the union government? That's not true. It was Indira Gandhi's dream to empower the Lingayat community, and that's what happened. And historically, those are facts. The Bharatiya Janata Party cannot deny it.